Hey y'all, thanks for joining me over here on YouTube for Bonus Saturday, where you'll find helpful, even life-changing information to assist in growing through whatever stage of a toxic relationship that you're in. And remember, leaving physically does not mean you've left mentally. So stick around, you just may come across something helpful, like today's topic. Hey guys, thanks so much for dropping back in for Bonus Saturday. And if this is your first time, welcome. I'm your host, Tiffany R. Today we're going to go over 6 signs you're in a toxic work environment. And just as stressful as it can be living with a toxic individual, it can be just as bad working in a toxic environment, if not worse, because these jobs often follow us home. They tend to take over conversations with loved ones, steal away much needed sleep, and generally cause worry and stress. Now, I'm not sure if I shared this story or not, but I used to work at a large call center, and the fact that I said call center lets you know exactly where this is headed. High school after hour. Now, while there, a lot of my supervisors were women, and when I say neither one of them liked me, I'm not exaggerating. Literally, neither one of them liked me. But then imagine your female coworkers not liking you that are, by the way, friends with the female managers that doesn't like you. Yeah, I was definitely in hell, and this went on for most of my workplaces, not just at that particular company. Anyway, one day while I was out of the office, because of course she wouldn't have said this shit while I was there, an emergency meeting was called about the dress code. Now, the day before was casual day, yet I still wore slacks. They were long capri style, straight leg with a cute little slit on the side. They were bright red and fit me beautifully. They weren't tight, and they were more than office appropriate. The issue was simply the individual wearing them. And during said meeting, she made that very clear. She started off the meeting by saying, "Where is the little girl that wore the red pants yesterday?" Now, I was early 30s at the time. I just looked fairly younger for my age. Anyway, she knew I wasn't there. She approved the fucking off day. She went on to say little things about me to get her flying monkeys to laugh. And by the end of the meeting, red pants were banned. Against dress code completely. Now, during my time in the race, I had issues with men and women in the workplace. Most cases were jealousy with women and harassment with men. But enough about me. Let's go ahead and dive into this list, starting with number 1, poor communication. So, how do you tell if bad communication is leading to workplace toxicity? Well, there are many ways, but I found that when different employees receive different messages, shit's about to get real messy. Number 2, cliques and gossip. Steer clear of any cliques and workplace bullies or exclusionary groups. No one wants to revisit high school, no matter how good you think the benefits may be. Number 3, bad leadership. Bad bosses wear a variety of different hats. You may deal with the micromanaging boss, the blame it on everyone else boss, or that one no respect having ass boss. Leadership conduct is extremely important. It sets the tone for how others behave at the workplace as well. Number 4, stifled growth. And speaking of growth, if you're not experiencing it, then your workplace might be toxic. Number 5, rapid employee turnover. Now, while I was working in my narcissistic ex-company, I would order uniforms for employees, and they would be out the door before the uniforms even came in. Last and most important, number 6, a toxic workplace triggers a gut feeling. So just as if you eat something bad, your gut is your best warning sign. If your intuition is telling you that your workplace is bad, then it's probably bad. If your anxiety is through the roof, if you suspect you're experiencing discrimination, or if your physical health is even suffering, all of this is happening on a regular basis, then there's a big problem. And you just may want to make your exit right away. Thank you guys so much for joining me on YouTube for Bonus Saturday. And as always, make it a great day. The choice is literally yours.